Welcome back to the apartments. It's episode 19. I'm bringing back K. I got I got none of my other dogs, Bray Sean. Y'all, we finna give y'all our future landing spots for the NFL free agency.
Sure.
You know, it's been a big week this week. We got J.J. Watt out in Arizona. We got Justin Simmons just got franchise tag in Denver, but it's still some good players out there. Like the man himself, the cowboy, that bad man himself, Dak Prescott. I think he get franchise tag this season. I don't think they paying that man. What y'all believe on that?
I agree. I don't think they go pay him. They always doing something.
Yeah, they are always doing something, but they got to pay him because he's not going for that no more. You get what I'm saying?
Understandable, and I feel like...
Yeah, I feel like if he gets a franchise tag...
He's out next season.
Yeah, he's out.
Definitely feel it. I feel like Dak should get paid. Dallas is one of them teams. They're just missing that piece, and I feel like Dak is that piece. Like, you have the receivers. Your defense, it was rough early in the season, but it kind of came around late in the season.
You saying he's like that piece. What do you mean by that? Because he's been there. He's played a couple seasons there, and they still haven't really done it.
They don't got no excuse.
You get what I'm saying? Like, really, their problem is that secondary.
Yeah, definitely. Their problem this season was definitely the secondary, but like I said again, I feel like Dak is that missing piece. Dak can get them.
Their quarterback of the
future. Dak can get them to that playoff or that NFC Championship game.
Dak is only like 27, 28 years old.
Wait, so what week did Dak get hurt?
It was early.
It was early in the season. I'm just
trying to see like what was it like if it was week 5 he got hurt, what was their record?
They were still a losing team even with him playing.
That's what I'm trying to
put it on him though, because he was putting up.
I'm just saying though, like y'all saying this year it was a secondary. Last year it was a lack of weapons. Now he had CD Lamb.
Right.
He had Amari Cooper still there.
It was a defense. Gallup.
Still got Zeke, who in my opinion is a top 5 running back still in the league. Mm-hmm. So it's like even if you brought in a backup quarterback with Andy Dalton or the other quarterback, it's like man had weapons.
He has all the weapons.
And that division is not good. It's like
definitely not.
You got the Giants, you got the Redskins, and then not the Redskins, my fault. The Washington football team, and they made the playoffs being 7-9.
Everybody know the NFC East is one of the easiest, most chaotic division in the NFL.
And for some odd reason, it always comes down to week 17. It's like there's always 2-3 teams in the mix with a 6-9 record trying to fight for that playoff lot.
Yeah, it shouldn't be, but that's that division. But even Dallas had a chance to make it. Dallas was a couple games out of there. No. Last season, I felt like last season was still the secondary for Dallas. Even though they have Byron Jones last season, so he kind of played a little role. Like
he went to Miami.
He went to Miami, but last season you couldn't really say it was the secondary because Byron Jones. But when he left, it kind of opened that door. Like, their secondary is pitiful.
I think Diggs got a bright future.
Oh yeah, I like Trayvon. I like Trayvon Diggs.
You know, he adjusted quickly. He had to learn.
Definitely, but as a rookie, as a coach, you don't want to throw that on. Yeah, you don't want to throw that on him.
Especially when he's going up against the other team's primary target.
When you going against a grown man, a top receiver,
yeah, come on now, that's OD.
And that man was even burned a couple of times.
He was, but that's what comes with it. It's a learning curve. It's an experience.
But I definitely see Dallas in the draft taking advantage of the secondary. You got Patrick Surtain out of Alabama. You got Horn out of South Carolina. You got
that boy out of Alabama is serious. What about the boy from Virginia Tech?
You got him too. So I feel like Dallas this is the open field for them. You can take any DB. Just make sure that DB fits your scheme and he's ready.
That's the biggest thing. If a player fits your scheme in that position, that's really one of the biggest things.
Definitely.
Because you can't just go draft anybody.
True.
You really can't. It don't matter how good they are or anything. They gotta fit your scheme, the style of play.
But we are in free agency, so let's get down to the point. We got the main man of the free agency market right now, Deshaun Watson. Everybody got different spots for him. One of my friends, shout out to Kobe, he kind of gave me this theory and I'm riding with it. He out Deshaun Watson in Denver. The only reason I like this theory, he has the weapons, you have the defense.
Can you I know they have Jerry Jeudy, but
can you specify on weapons?
Not Jerry Jeudy. You got Jerry Jeudy. You got Sutton coming. You got Sutton coming back for injury.
That's respect.
You got whoever you keep, Lindsey or Melvin Gordon. They're both decent backs. Whoever you keep, you're gonna have a good running back.
I feel like they should have never picked up Melvin Gordon. He kind of ruined Phillip Lindsey's rise because Phillip had back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons in rushing. And then as soon as Melvin got there.
But yeah, they got the tight end Fant. He's pretty good. Noah Fant.
Yeah, that tight end, Fant's pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie.
But and you got KJ Hamler out of Penn State going to his second year. But only thing I can say is what can Denver give up? So when people ask me, like, okay, if you want him to go to Denver, what can Denver give up? It's like, okay, that is a good question. Can you do Houston want to take Drew Lock? Will Houston take a Drew Lock and some picks? So that's all that is.
In this case, they have no choice though. You get what I'm saying? Drew Lock has to be in that trade.
It's like this. It's like I feel like you got teams where like you think he would fit best in that team. You think like he actually might go. I don't know about Denver. My whole thing is if he go to Denver, I don't know what Deshaun Watson mindset is, but it's like you got to play the Chiefs twice. And like even with that team that you just said, I don't see them beating the Chiefs like at all. Like I don't see them getting over that hump. Like that team is nice and all. They definitely gonna be better than what they were last year. But I don't think that Broncos team is gonna beat the Chiefs. I mean, they might not even. I don't even know. Like I feel like it's heads and tails with the Raiders with Carr. So it's like I don't even know if they gonna be the second best team in that division. I feel like, and I'm not being biased. I mean, I am a Carolina fan, but I just feel like if you come to Carolina, we need a quarterback. We got weapons. And Robbie Anderson, DJ Moore. We re-sign Curtis Samuel, or we go get somebody else. Then we obviously bring in CMC back. I mean, we only got one team that's actually solidified to say, okay, they still gonna be there, and that's Tom Brady with the Buccaneers. The Saints, we don't know what's up in there with Drew Brees, and it wasn't like they was a stamp like team like that this year. Like they was still good, but they wasn't that same powerhouse Saints. So it was like I feel like that could be a team. I have heard like the 49ers. The 49ers could be a good spot. So I mean, there's different teams, but I don't know. I feel like Carolina better fit than Denver.
You proved your point, but you proved your point, but like I said again, what would Denver give up? That's the only question in my opinion. Like Carolina, they in that best spot because they don't have to give up nothing.
Does Denver have a pick?
Yeah,
what pick do they have?
I'm not sure. But Carolina don't have to give up nothing too much because Carolina, I see y'all.
Yeah, we got with the 8th pick, I think.
Yeah, clearing up cap space. So even if so, like either, cause say Deshaun Watson holds out, y'all can buy them. Y'all can end up buying them. Okay, we got the cap space, we can buy them. So right now, Carolina look like a team that's making that push under the radar.
Okay,
but
so they have the 9th.
But I want to see them in Denver though.
For the Panthers?
Denver has the 9th overall pick. What y'all have, the 8th?
At the 8th.
I mean, so let me see. Let's see how many picks total Denver has.
A 9th, a Drew Lock in the next year first.
Okay, but look, I'm gonna ask you this question while you looking at it. I'm gonna ask you one of y'all this question. So if you Deshaun Watson, right? He wasn't his 5th year? No, 4th?
It's probably his 4th year.
4th year? So my thing is like this. So Houston is your man D-Hop bad. Obviously you want out of Houston. So it's like, what is your mindset if you Deshaun Watson? Like, are you going for a ring? Or are you going to just be a staple of like a leader on your team? Like what are you going for at this point?
I'm going to a team that has a future.
Cause my thing is if you want a ring, I don't think Denver that spot.
But you got to think he's young. He's not
That's
that
true.
old. So I mean, at this point in his career, he's just looking for a team that's got a chance to fight for the future.
Okay,
You know what I mean? I know a lot of times the media wants to see a lot of these young guys going for a ring now, which I don't know why. It takes time to develop like superstar traits.
I understand it, but it's like I feel like that division, that's a hard division to say
It is a hard
future-wise.
division.
I mean, it's the Chiefs.
But
You talking about future-wise, the Raiders, I mean, Henry Ruggs, Josh Jacobs.
You got the Chargers on the rise with
Just that.
Right.
I feel like that is probably like one of the worst teams if you want to go off of the future. I mean, you better off going to like.
But you said the same thing about Carolina. Because like you said, you got to play Brady. Brady ain't giving
what's
up.
crazy though?
Brady
See,
ain't
my
giving
thing is if you going off the future though, Brady eventually. I mean,
the wheels ain't falling off yet.
They ain't falling off yet. But I feel like
he showed no signs of falling off.
I understand that. But look, 2 teams in a division can make the playoffs.
Understand.
In the same division.
But you about to meet that team. Like the Saints had to meet Tampa eventually.
That's facts.
Tom Brady ran into Drew Brees, Aaron Rodgers,
and he got the job done.
And Patrick Mahomes.
He the GOAT. Solidified.
That's 3 top 10 quarterbacks that he ran into.
Being real, shout out to Zion. Zion, you would like this because
Shout out to you.
This is Zion. Deshaun want to win right here, right now, or I feel like he want to win right here, right now, or he want to play for the future. Gotta go to Washington.
Why?
Look,
Look.
Right now. If you want to win right now, if you want to win right now, and if you want both worlds, say you want to win right now and play for the future, go to Washington. Dallas might not sign Dak back.
Are they gonna get another target?
That's not a bad team. My only thing with that is what you just said. I feel like they definitely don't have enough weapons, and I feel like at the same time it's like that division is not good, but it's
that
like,
works out for him because Dallas might not sign Dak back. We know what the Eagles got. The Giants.
The Giants are just
Saquon hurt. We want to know how Saquon gonna look in the second season.
Line. I'm not sold on Daniel Jones.
So
the Eagles, they going through a rebuild stage.
Yeah, so like Deshaun really want to win, right? They just
or at least to get that feel of like a
playoff
experience every single.
No,
year.
I can't say that. He's been to the playoffs.
He's been there, but you get what I'm saying, like consistently. Like there's not gonna be a drop off if he builds with that team.
But at the same time, I feel like it just comes down to how competitive Deshaun Watson is.
And we know how competitive he is. Though.
Very true. So like in his mind, he might feel like he could compete with a Patrick Mahomes twice a year and be like, yeah, I'm gonna split the series or I'm gonna win the series.
He had him up in the playoffs the first time they met. You saw what happened. They
That's
just folded, but he had him.
So it just depends how competitive Deshaun is because we know he's a dog.
Yeah.
So it just depends where he go at. If he feel like he could beat the Brady twice a year or split the series, go to the NFC South. If you feel like you could beat Pat Mahomes or split the series, NFC East. But if you're looking for that easy way, I'm not to say how it is, but if you're looking for that easy way out, definitely go to Washington. You set up with a good defense. You got the offense. What you missing? Really, they missing you.
What division are the? I know they're in the NFC. But what division are the Vikings in?
NFC North.
That's what
they are North.
Green Bay and the Vikings in Detroit.
Chicago, hey, that's another team we're not talking about. Deshaun going to Chicago.
But imagine Deshaun getting traded. You can trade for Kirk Cousins and a pick for Deshaun.
Talking about him going
that's
to
just
Minnesota?
a crazy idea.
He going to Minnesota?
Yeah,
I saw a crazy theory. I saw a little crazy.
That's just a crazy idea, but it'd just be, bro. Imagine him with Dalvin Cook.
And you got Jefferson coming off his set?
Jefferson and Adam. Oh my God.
But no,
Jesus.
I can see him in Chicago. That's a team we didn't talk about. Cause I feel like Chicago definitely got a fifth day quarterback situation, and I feel like Deshaun, he fixed it right then and there. There ain't no ifs or buts. It ain't no 1 week we got Deshaun, next week we got Trubisky. Like no.
Exactly.
So that definitely
be like that.
But if they do, if Chicago do take the route and try to grab him, they got to keep Robinson. You can't let Robinson go. You can't let Robinson go.
Where else could you see him going?
Robinson?
Yeah.
Baltimore. Definitely Baltimore. A big, tall receiver. We talked about it earlier today. Mm-hmm. Oh, in my opinion, LJ, he get the slander.
You know it comes with that.
But
you're going to have to give him his targets.
Definitely.
Your boy going to have to start throwing that ball.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't think Allen Robinson going to just for that reason.
Yeah, he want to go just for that reason.
Like, I love Lamar, but I mean, that's like.
But at the same time, these men grown men. You pay me enough. That 1 year contract don't sound too bad.
You talking about teams with future for like Allen Robinson? Like, what's your top team you see him going to besides Baltimore?
I see him going to Washington.
That could be Washington.
Imagine if they do get Deshaun. If Allen goes there, then I think Deshaun will be like, okay. And they got that nice ass running back, Gibson.
Or re-sign with Chicago.
Yeah, either one of those two. I don't see him going anywhere else.
My two is Baltimore or re-sign with Chicago.
Respect.
I do like Baltimore though. Him with Brown on the other side. I just think I don't know. It depends on how Baltimore be playing because I feel like I don't know if he could beat Allen Robinson if he go to Baltimore just because of how they style is with Lamar.
I just need to see Lamar. His arm got to improve in terms of he's accurate at times.
He's accurate for like 10 yards.
Yeah,
I feel like anything over 15.
But that comes over time. What was this, only his third year in the league? He's about to come into his fourth season.
My boy still like that.
One thing I like about Baltimore in the last 2 years, this year and the previous year, their defense. And I feel like that's what kind of got out of hand early in the season. When they first started playing, you could see their defense won. And I feel like that played a role with Lamar as well. I think we don't talk about it, but I think Lamar relies on that defense. If that defense not out there getting teams off that field, Lamar know he can't function how you want to function. So that's something to look out too. There's something to look out for this season as well as that Baltimore defense.
That's true.
I really think that what kind of keep Lamar where he at. Like
Lamar knows. It does.
No, okay, my defense will get a 3 and out. I'm back on the field.
Right back on the field, energetic, and ready to go.
So that kind of sets up. Okay. So that's why I think Baltimore run the ball a lot. Okay, all right. Say you get a 3 and out. That defense gonna be tired coming. They're like, man, we just got out. We just love. So like, okay. Why throw the ball? Run the ball down their throat. They tired. So I think that's another reason why they paid a 3 and out That's why I think that's why they do a lot of running ball, quarterback run, or
those three and outs
the
are
draw.
like really deadly too.
Cause it's like,
especially when you got a running scheme too.
Cause like, bro, be tired. Like,
So it killed them in the playoffs.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, see, Buffalo, they didn't allow that to happen. Buffalo stayed on the field for a little minute. Like, Josh Allen, like, yeah, well, your defense is going to take some, like, and you see Lamar, who's like, and as Baltimore, you looking at it like, man, get off the field. Like, come on, get off the field. You got Josh Allen taking up time. One thing I learned.
Josh Allen's going to be a great quarterback.
Definitely. One thing I learned, though, I'm the type of person, when I'm playing Madden, I try to play on time. I'm trying to take the whole game away from you. You ain't going to have no time. I feel like we saw that in the playoff game against Buffalo. Once you take that time away from Baltimore, Lamar can't get right because Lamar, he got to go in there and throw the ball 20-plus yards. It ain't just no quick slant. Cause like that team, that defense had time to rest. So it just depends on the team and the scheme set.
That's true. That's all it comes down to. Literally all the time. That's what it comes down to.
But
let's see who else we got on this list.
I know you said we got Aaron Jones. He get re-signed.
Oh, man.
That's one dude. Green Bay letting that boy go. He get re-signed. I like the rookie they got, AJ. Is it AJ Donald? I know it's a rookie out of Boston College. He going to his second year, but they re-signed him.
Will Fuller's another big one.
Last season we had some trade rumors about Will Fuller postman hitting to Green Bay. Green Bay, go get that boy. You know,
Go get him.
Go get some speed on the outside. You got your number one target, and that boy Devontae Adams. Now go get some speed in that slot or that outside spot. Definitely go get that.
Slot,
Definitely.
Sure
Something else we can talk about, Carson Wentz with the Colts. Good pickup for the Colts. I like this. I like it for the Colts.
I love it for Carson Wentz. I'm a fan of him.
Yeah,
I've seen what he really can do on that field. Like back in 2017. When they won that ring, bro, he was in his bag. I don't care if he got hurt. He's the reason they went 13-3. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, you get a lot of respect.
And if he get an offensive line, you saw what happened to your favorite quarterback on your team. Yeah. No line, no production. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to
We seen what happened to Dallas, and they was the best O-line for the last couple of years. So
they were. That's how it goes. You just look at Sam Darnold's situation. He's in a bad situation too, where he's a great.
Hey, we're gonna get to the Jets. We're gonna get to the Jets. We're gonna get to the Jets. But back to Carson Wentz. I feel like he's in the best spot right now. You got a team that got a good O-line. You see, they protected Phillip Rivers, and Phillip was old, and he barely got sacked this season. You barely see him get sacked. So you got
still there.
T.Y. still there. No, T.Y. still there.
Really?
You resigned T.Y.
Who's their running back?
You resigned T.Y.
I don't know, but he was good.
You got Jonathan Taylor from out of Wisconsin, a rookie. That boy a monster.
He like that.
You got him, and you got a dude named Hines. I like him a lot. But right now, if I'm a Tennessee fan, I'm watching Indiana. The coach got something there. The defense is good. You got the run game good. Now you got a veteran quarterback, and you surround him with a line. And I feel like this season gonna show me personally, is Carson Wentz really that guy?
What you think about Jacksonville?
Jacksonville, they in a rebuild stage, but with Urban Meyer,
I'm just saying in terms of who they can pick.
Oh, you just get Trevor Lawrence.
They gonna put them.
I say you take Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, you gotta take Trevor.
Yeah, you Jacksonville, you take Trevor Lawrence and you just start rebuilding. You got a new head coach.
You think he's gonna be like that for the future though?
I feel like Urban gonna help him. I feel like Urban gonna make him comfortable. Eventually, at year 3, they might be playoff contenders.
You don't think he's gonna be an instant
Nah.
Not with that team.
You don't think so?
Gardner Minshew made it work though. People sleep on how good he was.
Yeah.
And that division only gonna be controlled by Tennessee and the Colts.
But definitely. Who else in there? Who else in that division?
Don't they still got DJ Chark?
Oh, we're missing Houston. Yeah, DJ Chark, he's still there.
You can't tell me he not like that.
Yeah, they got it, but I feel like it's gonna take.
Who's their running back?
It was an undrafted kid.
Is his name last name Robinson?
I'm gonna say he was undrafted, but he went stupid.
But he went stupid though. He had 1,000 yards this year.
But
let's talk about my boy.
Who was that? Cam Newton?
Yeah, I just want to know what do y'all think his future lies?
I say stay in New England.
I said hang it up.
I mean, honestly, I like that, but it's that's not even on him. It's will New England offer that for him to do that?
Why not? It's both the coaching staff and the quarterback both got hit with some crazy junk. Cam had COVID out of nowhere, so he ended up missing that game. Cole, he hadn't played since we know when. So it's like, why not? So let him and Bill and the offensive coordinator, let them build that relationship and bring it back, because they played good games, bro. You went down and lost to Seattle on a goal line play. You beat Arizona. So like, you played good ball, bro.
You just said Arizona, like
at the moment Arizona was like that.
At the moment they played Arizona when they was like, and
Yeah.
you gotta think they played what, Seattle Sunday night?
They did, yeah.
And it was that bad. I mean, that same quarterback drop.
I just feel like a lot of things happened for Cam. It was just like
he was getting handed
I
a lot
would
of
give
bad
him the
cards.
benefit of the doubt. Like, he was handed no receivers.
None.
if you didn't get a chance,
None. I ain't even gonna lie.
Nikhil Harry, gotta do better.
They say
Cut
he only had
young,
like 30 receptions.
I know, so I said he young. He gotta grow, but
it was only his second season.
see, look, that's what I'm saying. Like, let somebody like Cam get Allen Robinson.
yeah.
But let Tom Brady have had Nikhil Harry. I bet you would have had 1,000 yards.
Tom Brady had Nikhil. Tom Brady had Nikhil. Did not work out.
Bro,
he was a
it didn't work out.
He was a rookie.
It didn't work out.
Either way, he was still young. But look, I got this crazy little prediction. Or I hope if we miss out on Deshaun Watson, then we still need a quarterback.
You want to go back and grab Cam?
I want Cam to come back home.
Why?
I'm gonna tell you why, for this simple reason. When Cam was last here before he got hurt, the main thing that was his downfall was we didn't have any weapons. Now that we have Robbie Anderson, now that DJ Moore has came into his own, and now that he already knows CMC, and now that CMC is the man, I mean, I feel like Matt Rule can't do nothing but make him better. I mean, I feel like he can't. I feel like if he goes back, I feel like he can't do no worse than what he already. Like, I feel like it's nothing to just, he can't do nothing but go up.
I don't see that because, you got to look at the relationship that he probably has with that organization now. It's not even the same.
But I understand it, man. I do agree, because I don't like
gave
the way
him-
they did
They
him.
gave him ample opportunities. Like, at the end of the day, it's a business, and after all them injuries, you got to move on.
I'm not gonna lie, like I said, it's a hope, it's a dream. I doubt it's gonna happen just because of how they let him go. But it's like, at the same time, I think that everybody in Carolina knows that Teddy Bridgewater wasn't the dude.
Yeah, he was.
So it's like, if you looking around for like who's the next quarterback and Deshaun already is gone, it's like, okay, well, where do we go from here? And it's like, if Cam is still sitting down at that table,
maybe you guys just had to be stagnant for a couple years.
no, we can't do that. The only reason you can't do that is because you have a running back in his prime, and it's like, if we do that, he's
You
going to
can't
be
say
gone.
he's in his prime. He just got to the league.
He been hurt, and he been hurt for a while too.
Okay, but he was a Pro Bowler last year.
Okay.
Okay. But he's not in his prime.
Yeah.
Okay, but he's on her. Okay, but either way, I'm still saying though, if we stay stagnant, it's like, okay, how long can we do that before he like, oh, you know what, I want to do?
Okay, but what is
But
Cam,
he been hurt,
what is
though.
Cam Newton doing for you guys? What is he gonna do that's so different?
I think he could get us to
He's
the playoffs.
inaccurate. He's not.
Oh my God.
He doesn't have the same throwing arm. Like his shoulders messed up. I don't care what nobody said.
His shoulder didn't look bad. He didn't have nobody to throw the ball to.
He's staying in New England. That's my final thought on that.
If he don't stay in New England, he's gonna be on the market.
And if he on the market, and if Carolina we don't got a quarterback,
You get what I'm saying, though, Chris?
He might
I get what
Right?
you're saying, but he says I feel like he's staying in New England.
I really do hope New England sign him back, because I obviously think like he was handed like a bad hand of cards. So
Okay,
you know.
so what is he gonna be working with next year if he stays in New England?
I think if
What
he's,
signings
I think the front office get him another weapon. I think
That
they have to
and
get him
I
another
feel
weapon.
that like the front office will help out, but you know, training camp that might help. He ain't get the nobody got the
He hopped
experience
right
training.
in.
Nobody got the experience training camp last season. Not making no excuse for the man, but that could have helped him a lot with Harris or Edelman just being there. Okay, let's get here. Let's find what's comfortable. And like I said, the man got hit with COVID mid season, so it's like okay. And when we done here, I'm gonna let y'all watch the episode with Chad Ochocinco. I'm an athlete. Cam came on there. And Cam was like,
yeah, he was talking, man.
and Cam was like, man, understand I got COVID, but that train don't stop, bro. No, that league, bro, nobody gonna care, bro. You get hurt, you get sick, but we not stopping for you. The next man up, and we gonna move this train. And
That's
Cam, so when Cam came back, Cam was like, all right, like he's out of his mojo. He's like, bro, I've been sick, whatever. So we gotta look at that. So that's why I feel like Cam just stay in New England and build off that. But going back to this Carolina jump, I saw a mock draft.
Yeah.
Y'all trade. I want to say who somebody had the number 2 pick. With the number 2. Number 2. I'm gonna say number 2. Y'all trade and y'all take the quarterback out of BYU, Zach Wilson. I haven't watched him a lot. But a lot of people have him ahead of Justin Fields. I haven't watched him.
Trey Nance.
But I don't know.
No.
Who?
As a Carolina fan.
I don't know North Dakota State.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't watched him a lot either, so I can't even tell you.
As a Carolina fan, the dude from BYU I have seen, but it's like, it's BYU. So, I mean, I don't know how the comp is, but it's like, we saw what Justin Fields did.
But, I mean, there's a lot of quarterbacks that don't come from...
It is. I mean, I understand it. I think Carson Wentz went to North Dakota State. Yeah, so, I mean...
Josh Allen went to Wyoming.
Yeah, so, I mean, I ain't finna knock the program or nothing, but it's just like, I think you got to go off of who is proven. And, I mean, to be honest, if we could get a quarterback in free agency, like Deshaun or whoever, I'd rather take that to get a rookie quarterback. But I guess it's
Only reason I said that, I don't understand not knocking Wilson. To me, Wilson is the third best quarterback. I feel like the 1 and 2 is Lawrence, Fields, Wilson. But a lot of people feel like Wilson is a little better than Fields. Like I said, I haven't watched him. I might have to go sit down and watch this quarterback highlights and, you know.
Really, I feel like people only say that because you know how they treat Ohio State football quarterbacks.
True. But we said the same thing about BYU.
Wayne Haskins gave y'all a bad rep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't name one Ohio State quarterback that panned out in the league.
That is
good.
so true.
That is true.
So that's really where that comes from. Like, all three of us know that Justin Fields is better than Zach Wilson based off of the season that they just had.
So you saying that it's like that pressure when they come into the league?
Yeah.
You think about a lot of Ohio State quarterbacks when they come in, like they hand it like, all right, here go the keys to the car.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if you go sink or swim. And I mean, we saw what happened with Haskins, so it's like.
And it's always politics behind everything. Because
we're not bringing that to the we're not going to do that, kid.
I'm not trying to say that.
We're not going to have this.
But
we had this in the car.
Like you just mentioned Haskins.
Yeah.
You have to bring up politics and
For
things
what?
like that.
What do politics have to do with the draft?
Bro, the people in the Washington organization didn't even want Haskins there. You get what I'm saying? So like
he played bad. And then if they want to draft him.
Chris, he didn't play bad. He wasn't even drafted yet.
What you mean?
One of the scouts on the team said that when he heard that they were going to draft Haskins, he was about to throw up. Cause he was like, "Ew, why are we taking Haskins?"
I need clarifying information on that. I'm not.
Yeah,
I need
it.
Man, find that video. Find it.
I'll find it for you right now.
Please find that.
When you don't have trust in the quarterback that you draft and you don't develop.
So why draft him?
You got to ask the Washington football team. They don't even have a name right now. They got a lot of problems.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Why draft him? But going back, Ohio State has not had a quarterback come in the league yet and really, like in the last couple of years, really shake up the league. Not for real, but.
All right, so you got two free agents from
But no, another quarterback that get a lot of love too right now is Mac Jones out of Alabama.
Oh damn!
A lot of people loving Mac Jones. A lot of people see him falling to New England, even higher.
You know what? Yeah, I did forget about Mac Jones.
A lot of people fall in love with Mac Jones. In my opinion, I put Mac Jones over the Lance kid out of North Dakota State. But a lot of people like him, Matt, and I can respect that. Matt had the best two receivers in college last season, but a lot of people like Matt, and I see it. But I can see
he had
it
the best two receivers
before Waddle got hurt. Yes.
Yeah, I about to say because he ain't last that long. So he stays injured.
No, Waddle didn't get hurt his freshman year. I don't think the year before.
Bro, I think he stayed injured. Bro.
I don't know.
For real. But before we get back on topic, I just wanted you to read that.
Okay. If he was going to actually throw up in the
war room.
I know he said in the war room watching the football
You
team.
get what I'm saying? Like, as soon as you get into an organization, your coaches don't even have faith and belief in you. How do you expect that player to develop the right way?
He was dealt with a bad hand of cards.
Yeah.
So,
Look at Sam Darnold and the Jets.
We need to go ahead and talk about the Jets.
So why? Okay,
You get what I'm saying?
The Jets, we could get there now. Their issues though, Lon. Sam Darnold's not a bad quarterback.
He's not. I would love to see him on the Steelers after we get rid of Big Ben.
Wait. Sam Darnold's not a bad quarterback?
No. You watch his film, you see the throws he be making. Oh my God.
So you going off of the highlight throws and say that he's a good quarterback?
Yes, that shows he has potential. Brashawn, he has no team.
Okay,
Yeah.
Don't act like he hasn't had weapons though.
What weapon?
He had
Okay.
Robbie Anderson.
Again,
gonna get in the ball.
Time out.
He had no
All right,
O-line.
time out. He did have Robbie Anderson.
Robbie Anderson was nice.
But look,
Still got him 1,000 yards.
that's not up to Sam though. The Jets don't want to resign that man. Like we knew the Jets doing something we don't know.
Look at the Jets. Look who the Jets head coach was.
Cause they traded away Adam Gates, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, he messed up the Dolphins too.
he completely messed the whole team up.
Yeah. But But the Jets got something going on. They let Jamal Adams go. So
They did. But you know he wanted up out of there.
True. Like he just looked like.
It was
But I don't think Sam Darnold got a quarterback.
He's coming to
Just
the Steelers.
Yeah.
Give about another year or two.
Just improve the old line with him and give him a receiver. Because like you said, Robbie Anderson did good. I think that's what got Robbie Anderson where he at now. Like he was like, okay, when that performance he had that season, Carolina's like, okay, yeah, we got the money. We taking him. But I won't blame it on Sam Darnold at all. Because the Jets could have resigned Robbie Anderson. They could have paid that man to resign him. But it was like, no.
They just didn't want him in a, messed up situation when he got the potential to be a great receiver.
Well, I'm glad they gave him to us. He doing real good in Carolina.
Yeah, that man, that's what
y'all didn't do any better with him. I mean, he had I'm saying he had a great season, but y'all didn't get nowhere. 5-11.
Okay, we didn't get nowhere because you got to realize how our team is like constructed.
That team is built around Christian McCaffrey.
And you still have Mike Davis.
Thank you.
He came in and did his part.
No, I understand, but it's what Christian just said.
You know what I'm saying?
It's what Christian just said.
Their team is built around Christian McCaffrey.
Our team, it's just straight up. It's just, when CMC went down, and I'm not CMC, that's the man, but no. I mean, he could have played throughout his injuries, but he knew he wasn't going to get nowhere. So, I mean, when he does that, the whole organization is like, let's start tanking, blah, blah, blah.
But back to Robbie Anderson, he's a good receiver.
He is. He's definitely top 15 in this league.
Definitely. Hey, could slide in somebody top 10 if he
but
get
you know, when it comes to wide receivers year in and year out, that changes everything.
I don't know if he top. I don't even know if he top.
I think he's top 11. Top 11.
He's not number one on our team.
Top 11. Who
DJ Moore played better than him. DJ Moore is number one. DJ Moore played way better than him this year. And I mean, that could go off of targets or whatnot, but I mean, DJ Moore did outplay him.
It's close.
Now you going overall. I mean, obviously overall.
Hey, raw wrapped up now.
Hey, look,
raw wrapped up now. Hey,
bottom line,
chill.
Look, I'm in a position to say I'm happy we got both of them. So
there you go. Yeah,
I'm say now. Both of them. We got weapons offensively, so let's get us a QB.
All right, now. Okay.
DJ Moore gave you right there at 1,200 yards.
I'm gonna say that
Robbie probably only gave you like 1,000.
He might have been sitting at 9.
1,100. Yeah, DJ Moore had a better season.
I mean, it wasn't like I said. I'm glad we got both of them. We cool.
Right,
we got weapons.
We got weapons.
That's why I said we need that quarterback. Deshaun, bro, come home, bro. It's like
even CMC had 1,000 on the ground.
It's like
and in the air.
Come home, man. Like I don't know, like what it's like. You
Curtis
only got to get through
that slot. Well,
you got to get through one team.
Man, that man. Hey, that's cap. Deshaun Watson is not from North Carolina. He's from Atlanta. He's from Georgia.
It's cool.
He's from Georgia. He went Clemson in South Carolina.
It's one highway away. Hey, he played at Clemson in Carolina. Same thing.
And he beat Carolina. Yeah. He beat Carolina every year.
Come on, bro. Come back.
But, nah, man. That just crazy in my opinion.
You got AB and Rob Gronkowski, both of them free agents. You think they signing back?
Yes.
Yeah, they signing back.
Man, anybody's on the Tampa team, they gonna sign back, bro.
But in terms of AB,
what?
he's just gonna be on the squad just to get rings because it's like all that making the Pro Bowls and all that. Those days are over for him.
You think so?
Unless you go somewhere else because.
So do you think because God won a free agent too?
But they can't make it work with all three.
That's what I'm saying. So somebody was finna go.
Evans and Brown.
So somebody finna go. So who was finna go and where do you think they finna go?
Listen here, as long as they got that number 12 in the office, I can't call him what I want to call him. You know what he is.
What is it?
Go.
Yo,
I'm weak.
Yeah, you tripping right there, man.
But
tripping right there. I ain't gonna lie to you.
No one heard. Y'all heard.
You better hope.
I heard goat, bro. That's what I heard.
I didn't say that either. But number 12. Number 12.
Man, he's tweaking right there.
Chill out.
What he do to you?
I'm good.
He beat us. But no, as long as number 12 got a word in it, them boys ain't going nowhere.
Well, I got a question since you a Kansas City fan. You think y'all going like right back to the Super Bowl? Like, do you think it's back to Super Bowl again? Or do you think y'all finna have a struggle?
Improve our O-line, we back. If we don't improve this O-line, we're gonna have a struggle. Especially with teams that just teams in the AFC getting better, we're gonna have a struggle. Because we don't know what the Chargers gonna look like next season. We don't know what the Raiders gonna look like next season. Speaking of the Raiders,
man, the Raiders are dangerous.
They've been in talk trying to get Russell Wilson. If Russell Wilson was to get traded,
what we need to talk about. What's up with Russell Wilson?
Things ain't looking right in Seattle, though. Boy, he said
I swear, stuff just be popping up. Like,
other than their tight end, I forgot his name.
Who tight end? Oh, I don't know they tight end.
They had on Red. Not Witten.
Nah, it's not Witten. It's a black dude. It's like
They did have Jason
Lillard.
Witten though.
Oh, yep.
He's one of the up-and-coming tight ends.
Hey, that boy like that. You talking about Walker?
Yeah.
Man, that boy different, man.
Yeah, Walker, that's what it is.
That boy different.
He is different.
That's a
All right,
receiver playing tight end.
Now, let's be real, though. You rather have that or you rather have DK and Tyler Lockett?
It's up to him. He still got good receivers on the outside. He still got Aguilar.
If I'm Seattle, I'm listening to his complaints, and I'm going to improve that line.
Man,
I'm not about to give up your potential when we have DK Metcalf on the rise. And we have
Right
Tyler
now,
Lockett.
it's just rumors, but Russell Wilson did say if he was to be traded, teams he would want to go to Dallas, Chicago, New Orleans, Raiders. Those were the teams.
Why
Chicago?
Why Chicago a destination spot?
I don't know.
If he goes to the Cowboys,
not knocking the city. I'm just saying, like,
Maybe Chicago got something good we don't know about, man. You know,
Probably.
team. You know, we ain't there. We ain't no personal. Maybe some team.
Yeah.
Dallas was a shocker. Now Dallas was a shocker.
Hey, if he goes to the Cowboys, he turn y'all whole franchise around. Kid.
I think people want to go to the Cowboys just
Russell
because
Wilson.
it's the Cowboys, and
Oh,
they
yeah,
know.
he goes to us.
Y'all will
I
go
see it happening, though.
from but y'all turn from the Knicks into the Nets that quick. Just like that.
Nah,
Dude,
my
don't
bad. Not to change.
We would.
Nah, for real. He's
Put like a band around.
he's like KD.
Yeah.
For real.
Not the.
Yeah, he do.
Not to change the topic on y'all boys, but I was right about the Knicks. If you go back and watch my Christmas episode, I said the Knicks would be a playoff team or they won't finish at the bottom of the East. Look at their record. I was right. I was right.
Let it play out now. It's only his season.
I was gonna say let it play out for
Yeah,
one.
they might tank.
Hey, chill. Hey, Knicks, don't fail me. Hey,
Boy, they got like 18, 19 wins. Relax.
hey, Knicks, don't fail me, man. Y'all ain't been here in a long minute, in a little while, man.
But you know,
Keep it
that
real.
all comes from there being no fans. That comes from there being no fans. That's why I saw everything is shook up. Because half these teams that's in the playoffs would not be there if there was a fan. Like,
Man, Hey, I ain't no big fan of New York, but New York, y'all basketball teams, they balling this season. It's early still,
they are.
but we all know basketball don't get real till after All-Star weekend. So that's when it's time to buckle your seatbelt and time to clench in. And I don't know, the Nets, they looking good
I
after.
don't even say that for real.
What? You don't think so?
It
What?
depends. Like niggas like LeBron don't care.
Well, after All-Star weekend, you gotta tap in. Cause that's when you start.
Not really. He just
Yeah,
cruise through.
for LeBron it's different because he's just LeBron.
Depending on for the
James.
some players. Some players they know they get into the playoffs, so they ain't gonna turn it on until
I
they get to
think
the
I don't
playoffs.
think
No, but I think-
they're just gonna cruise through. We just want.
But the same-
especially
okay.
Kyrie and Durant.
Yeah, they can cruise.
Now people like Julius Randle, like they know like we ain't guaranteed no
Even
playoffs.
somebody
Yeah,
like
but
Steph
look.
Curry, he got to work too.
Oh yeah.
But okay,
Just
we're
to get
gonna
a 6-7 seed.
use LeBron as an example.
Yeah.
I don't feel like LeBron. I think even after All-Star break, LeBron start like bucking the seat because he want that first seed. LeBron trying to play the 8 seed. LeBron's not trying to be that 8 seed going or the 7 seed trying to sneak into the playoffs. LeBron gonna try to be that first seed and we finna be the team that we know we could beat. Like when had the last time LeBron went into the playoffs being anything below
I don't
one?
think he ever has. But
You
I'm
feel
saying
me?
though, I think LeBron could be on cruise control throughout the race and knowing that his team is still gonna be a top 3 seed. And they are gonna be a top 3 seed. And it's like I feel like if Bron know he could be a top 3, maybe at the lowest a 4th seed, and they know they gonna get to the playoffs, that's when he go turn it on. That's what I'm saying. I think you got certain players.
Man.
They know.
I don't think this team is built to win a championship though. Like
What
The
team?
Lakers?
Yeah, the Lakers.
Oh my God, we're not.
You
gonna
get,
do that.
but
You want to go?
listen,
Do you want to go ahead and get into that?
We already are in it.
Okay, well,
I don't see how hitting a repeat though. I feel
Okay.
like the Clippers got it kind of together,
It's not even the Clippers. It's not even them.
and we see what the Nets look like.
You feel me? You know who was the champions? last year. So we gonna keep
Look
it
at-
like that. But
Let me see that shirt again.
All you gonna see is look.
Look at that team.
So,
that
so
team
that's cool and all.
That team
That's
you had
cool
on that
and all.
shirt is not the same.
Okay,
team
yeah,
you
but
had
the
this
top
year.
two still top two. So
Brooklyn gonna get it this year.
don't get off of that.
Yeah,
but
Brooklyn
okay,
probably will win.
obviously
But
everybody.
it won't
Okay,
be
but,
anything.
but watch this. Okay, who was your finals pick? Like who do you think is getting into the finals?
Probably less than the Lakers.
So you got who?
I
Brooklyn.
don't know.
Yeah.
The Lakers, I don't see the Lakers making it.
So you don't have the Lakers getting out the West.
Now if AD don't stay
So
healthy.
who gonna beat them then?
Who's gonna beat the Lakers?
Anybody can beat them in the
That's
West.
cap.
without AD.
That's cap.
Yes.
That's cap.
Without
Well,
AD, look
time
how
out.
they're playing right now. They've been losing every game.
Honestly though, the West is good enough for that shit to happen.
Yeah,
Nah,
anybody
AD
can beat
is
y'all.
good.
Anybody can
There's
beat y'all without
bro,
AD.
it's depth perception.
No,
There's no
I
fans get in
agree.
your head.
Look,
You
I
gotta go out
agree.
there and ball, bro.
I
It's not
agree.
that- I just like it's the West, bro.
I promise
the
you,
West is that. In my opinion, the West is that tough.
For example,
Like
that performance we got Jamal Murray and Donovan last year, we would not have got that if there was fans out there.
You're right.
They are not dropping back-to-back 40 balls. and
Okay,
50
but look, it's
balls.
not going to be fans this year. Even if it is going to be a handful. So one, okay. Two, I agree. If we do not have AD,
You have no big man.
let
Let him talk.
let me say what I'm saying.
Let's hit the cap.
Look, that's what I'm saying. Look, if we don't have AD, I agree. I don't think we get into the finals. If we have AD,
Come
I
get your
have
head
a.
back in the camera too.
Look, so that's what I'm saying. If we don't have AD, I don't got us get into the finals. If we got AD, I got us going to the finals.
Respect.
Now,
That's anybody. That's
the
anybody.
team, now I'm gonna say even with AD or without, I'm gonna say the team that poses the best threat to us in the West. I don't think it's Utah.
I want to say the Knicks. I mean the Clippers.
I think it's
Well, it'd be
the.
the Clippers.
I would still say it's the Clippers.
But don't get me wrong now. Y'all need Utah in the playoffs without no AD. Hey,
Yeah.
Utah. Y'all,
Nah, Utah not no slouch.
I'm gonna say,
Yeah, I'm gonna say
I
no.
still say Denver's scary.
Oh yeah, damn, yo.
Only because Jokic could give AD, but Rudy Gobert is not fearing nobody's scared of
Rudy
Rudy
Gobert is just a
Gobert.
defensive player.
Exactly.
Nah, but it's just crazy. It's been a lot of slander going around Utah. I'm sorry, hey, Utah, y'all a good team,
And look,
but
and
it's
you heard
gonna
that
take a
man
Y'all
lot.
remember this
Nah,
time last year? Y'all remember that shit, bro?
Oh yeah.
This time last year?
But Utah, it's gonna take a lot for y'all to prove us wrong, dog. It's gonna take y'all gotta knock somebody off the playoff.
man. I feel like y'all just a regular season team.
Bro, they're a 24-year-old individual.
I understand that. I understand that. I'm just saying.
His prime yet.
And I agree, and I'm not saying that he never is going to
Look
get
how
over
big
that
he's
hump.
playing in year 4.
I know, but I'm just saying right now, he become not saying I want
You know what I'm
disrespect, I
saying?
want disrespect. I'm just saying that I feel like they're a team that they're going to lock in that number one. The same way Denver did the year before last. Yeah, y'all had a great regular season. They're a good team. They coach go win coach of the year. Like Quinn Snyder probably go win coach of the year. But when is it going to matter playoff time? And I guarantee you they're not going to make it past the second round.
That's where I agree with him at.
Like it's like, and you have teams like that every year. Like you had the Bucks when Mike Budenholzer won Coach of the Year and they did good. But what happened? They lost. So it's like you always have these teams that's they're great regular season.
They don't have a scorer like Donovan though.
Who? No. I know. I'm not comparing. I'm just saying that you always have these teams in the NBA where they have a great regular season, and you have people say,
Like,
they're going to fear, but nah.
For the Bucks, Chris Middleton don't bring that ball up the court like Donovan or Mike Conley can.
They should have
He
got
can
that scoring
occasionally,
guard.
but he ain't got the moves to go get it.
But so how's Drew Holiday doing, man?
He's decent, but
That's what I figured.
he's
That's why I didn't like that pickup. They should have got a scoring.
You need to go get somebody like Bradley Beal if you try
No,
to.
they
win.
should have got Chris Paul.
Yeah,
I said that.
They should have got Chris.
But I said they should have got Chris Paul. They needed the scoring guard.
I don't think CP3 is a scoring guard.
Look, but if they would have had Chris Paul, I guarantee you that it would have been them in the Nets.
Right, yeah, they're not.
It would have been them in the
Nets
Nets
though.
That's true.
So what does that mean?
I don't think there's any
They get
guard.
the second seed.
I don't think there's any guard right now that you could put on Brooklyn besides maybe Steph. I mean, I don't think there's any guard that you could put on the Bucks besides Steph, and you could say that team can compete with the Nets. I mean, the Nets have 3 of the top 5 players in the NBA right now.
Man, if you get Steph, Dame, or you got Brad.
No, I'm talking about you put Steph on the Bucks with Steph and Giannis, they're still not beating Brooklyn.
Yes, they are.
No.
Yes, they are.
No.
Steph Curry is that good.
No. No.
All right,
Bro,
they're a
Steph
splitting
Curry,
series. They're a splitting series.
We talking crazy right now, but Steph
We
Curry
are, because we know this ain't never going to happen.
But
I'm
it's
just
not.
saying.
No. The Giannis jump could have happened. If Giannis didn't get paid this season, Golden State in my mind was the landing spot for him.
Yeah.
Milwaukee didn't pay him.
probably.
But no.
Steph Curry.
No, that.
You get the best shooter and the most athletic guy.
Yeah.
One of the freaks.
Okay,
in
you
the league.
have Kevin Durant.
Okay.
Bro.
Steph Curry beat every single one of those players.
I understand that.
individually.
I understand that, and I love Steph, but Steph and Kyrie go tit for tat. So it's really like they
No,
just
they don't
traded
go tit
buckets.
for tat.
Yes, they do. Kyrie can't stop Steph, and Steph can't stop Kyrie. Go look at all of the games, even when Kyrie was on Cleveland.
Well, who you rather want?
I would want Steph, but that's not the point. No, it's not in discussion because I'm saying okay. So the odd man out is clearly James Harden. And he is going to work the mess out of whoever guarded him. Chris Middleton is not going to put up whatever.
So Drew Holiday won't be on the team no more?
He's not going to stop it. He's stopping James Harden.
He's gonna give him a run for his
What?
I promise
You
you.
can't say
Every
that.
guard always said that it's either him or Avery Bradley.
I understand it, but I think we all know James Harden is still go.
Man, if that was to happen, I feel like they split this series. I feel like
Look how much easier. My fault, Chris, to like cut you off like that. But look how much easier to make it for Giannis.
Nah, it would.
Because he has the best shooter, so now you have to close out. Now he has the whole paint to himself.
It would.
You know what I'm saying? And you have Chris Middleton.
Okay, but
that's
look,
a top 5
okay,
shooter
so look. So even though we didn't say all of that, so we saying basically that the only point guard in the NBA that you can get right now is Steph that would make the Bucks be even. We're not even saying that. We're saying that they would be contenders. They would be right up there with them.
We're talking like the Sixers can't beat the Nets.
They can't.
They can't.
Y'all sleep.
They can't.
Joel
Embiid
can do it by
I don't know
himself.
what big on the Nets is gonna stop him.
Joel Embiid like that.
And what's gonna stop the Nets from scoring? They can score from all levels on the court. So who's gonna stop them?
How healthy everybody is.
The whole thing about Brooklyn is they weakness. Everybody knows defense right now. Even though they ain't got better, but this whole thing is if
They
people
got
say it's
outscore
funny,
you.
They can really they would just outscore you. Like it's sad to say because if you grew up playing basketball, fundamentals, blah blah blah, but they literally would just outscore you. Like they would do trade buckets, and you come down, they would just make more threes than twos.
Like Philly is gonna surprise some people in the playoffs.
Okay, so besides Joel Embiid, who was that next supporting cast?
Tobias Harris averages 21 a game.
Okay, Tobias. Okay,
he should have been an all-star when he was playing.
But what did he do last year in the playoffs?
They're not beating the Nets, though, but K, they're not beating the Nets. K.
How do you know that? Are you seeing to the playoffs? How do y'all know who's gonna beat who? I bet y'all didn't know that he was going to the finals.
Understandable.
Nah, you're right. We did know that. And I mean, look
we had your Celtics. We had your Celtics winning it all.
They had the Bucks.
No, I think I did have the Bucks.
I must have had
nobody see Giannis going down to the Heat like that. And what was it? 5 games.
Yeah, it was.
They even beat us.
Surprises.
So you never know.
Philly not complete.
I ain't gonna lie.
They are really.
You never do know, but I don't.
But that's sports. That's just sports in general.
It's no team. It was no team in the East like Brooklyn last year. Milwaukee was not Brooklyn. Mm-hmm. I mean, you have Kevin Durant, Kyrie, and James Harden.
But we knew. But last season we knew how to stop Giannis. Take away the paint because we know Giannis can't shoot. So we knew how to stop that. Like teams knew their game plan.
Now the Sixers can mess around and get. I know y'all gonna be like, nah, hell no.
What's up?
If they mess around and get Kyle Lowry, now you can get a guard that can shoot though.
I don't like that.
I don't have no issue with that.
I've never liked them. If you watching this,
yeah, a lot of people don't ban with Kyle.
You a dog. I
what did Kyle Lowry do?
I love why you a dog. It's just, bro, like your playing style just don't.
Bro,
what did he do?
And then the man, you wanna know what he really do? What he really did? The man stayed. Bron foul. Like, no, I don't like that. That man stay flopping.
So time out. You don't like people that flop, right?
Yeah.
So why LeBron do it?
When has LeBron done that?
All the time. He flops all the time.
Well, LeBron flop?
I don't think for one, I don't think LeBron and Kyle Lowry should be in the same sentence. I mean, it's two different categories.
Well, they both got championship rings. They both flopped. They both played in the East. They both all-stars.
Okay, and we seen when LeBron played Kyle Lowry, we saw that he literally.
You said they should be in the same category. Like one got something, the other don't. Both got titles.
They don't.
Both all-stars. Both played in the East.
He has a title because of Kawhi Leonard, Chris. You know that.
A title's a title.
Okay, I understand.
We said LeBron got.
I understand that.
LeBron got a title because
LeBron was in Cleveland. Did Toronto ever see the finals? No.
LeBron. Okay, look.
No. And LeBron still didn't even have a supporting cast.
Time out. If you feel that way, LeBron. Look, no, I got this. If you feel that way, LeBron got a ring because of AD. LeBron got a ring because of the Heat. LeBron got a ring because of Kyrie.
If you want to do that, we can do that with everybody.
You can't say that.
We can do that with. We can say
what? Then Kyrie hit that fatal shot against Stephen Curry for they win, right?
But Kyrie wasn't doing nothing to bring us back from Curry. That was Bron.
You said what?
I'm saying no, Kyrie obviously helped, but I'm saying to
come
back from 3-1. I'm saying from 3-1. I'm saying Kyrie ain't hit a big shot for them to win Game 5, Game 6, and Game 7.
LeBron is the reason that they even came back in that series.
That's what I was trying to say.
Okay.
Kyrie
I understand
a big
that
shot.
you saw him hit that shot, but Kyrie does come from the clutch. LeBron is the reason they even got to that shot because of that big time damn block he had.
Exactly.
That nigga really risked it all and went flying full court and blocked that shit. You know what I'm saying?
And you can't do that supporting cast stuff, but you can do that with everybody.
And Kyrie did hit that shot, but there was still a lot of time on that clock left for the Golden State to go down that court and get a shot off.
Yeah, we finally had one clutch defense to stop.
And Kevin Love. So all three of the big players in that squad were.
Nah, don't say Kevin Love.
No, you have to say
that
Kevin Love.
That man had 0 points.
You crazy.
He had 0 points in Game 7.
What does that mean? Who won?
Not because of him though.
It is
I
because
guarantee
he got
K.
the stop at the end of the game.
He wasn't guarding Steph on that play. No, he was not. I think it was. I just watched it, but it was not him. I promise you, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
No. Go. Keep talking. It was not him. I want to say it was Dellavedova for some reason.
Kevin.
No.
Because he said.
Go ahead.
Rashawn, you want me to tell you how I know it's Kevin Love?
Go ahead.
All I'm saying is,
Damn, he said.
Kyle Lowry. Oh my bad. Kyle Lowry and LeBron can be in the same conversation.
Okay, all right.
They don't serve.
I ain't
LeBron and what?
Like I said, Kyle Lowry
They
is a
can be
dog.
in the same conversation.
About what?
Anything.
Okay, no.
What?
Yeah, I
Both?
understand that.
Look,
What are you talking about?
Both are all-stars, right? Right? Okay, both got titles, right?
LeBron
right?
is a generational talent. We will never see something like that again.
I
What
don't
are you
understand
talking
that.
But they could be in the same category.
No.
He says nothing. He said they have nothing.
LeBron is in a tier of his own in terms. Him and Steph Curry are in the same tier, and then there's everybody else under that. To me,
But like
KD up there too though.
he said they have nothing in comparison. I'm like,
Only thing they have in comparison, they both have a ring, but everybody that watch basketball.
both
knows
all-stars.
He only got a ring because people got all-stars that we don't even know no more. So I mean, you could say an all-star on there. He don't got 17 of them.
He going to the Hall of Fame though.
There you go.
Okay, congratulations. It's a lot of people going to. I mean, bottom line, we never gonna say Kyle Lowry was a top 10 point guard all time.
Yeah, you'll never say that.
Okay,
Never.
then. So
you might say top
Bron
3.
is top 3 all time. So therefore, they're not in the same category.
LeBron
And
James.
on top of that, I mean, like I said, when Bron was in Cleveland, Toronto did not see nothing until he left.
Kyle Lowry didn't come in with the expectations of being the chosen one and actually having to live up to that.
Kyle Lowry, if he was here himself, he would say himself that he know he ain't in the
You
same
can't-
conversation.
You could never
with LeBron.
put Kyle Lowry in the same boat as LeBron.
I just feel like they not that separate from each other. Have y'all making it
they
seem.
are. This
What do
man
you
is-
mean they
what
not
do you
that
mean?
separate, Chris?
This
Like,
man
they
is
both have the same. Not almost.
What
They
is
don't have the
LeBron
same
said?
resume. Only
LeBron
difference
said-
is it's 1 ring to 4, and it's probably like 5 All-Stars to 17.
Give LeBron his damn respect. Like,
I don't
I
know.
do, but we're not finna just knock this man Kyle Lowry.
No, I'm
down.
a big fan of Kyle Lowry, bro. I'm one of his biggest fans. But you
Like,
can't,
bro.
you can't disrespect LeBron James.
I'm
you
not.
shouldn't be naming no player other than like Steph or KD.
But they have things in common. Y'all makes like Kyle Lowry hasn't done nothing his whole season in the NBA.
Bro,
Yeah.
bro.
They both have titles. We can say they both are
Okay,
champions.
yeah,
They're
he has
both
a title.
all stars. They're both all stars.
He says titles. LeBron got 4, and this man got 1.
Hey, he was right, K. It was Caleb Steph.
I know it was.
I'm surprised.
Kyle Lowry made it also again like.
I mean, you
5,
can't
6
say that
times.
he was the main reason we won because he had the 1 possession that he stopped him. That's
Steph
the whole
Curry could have easily hit a 3 like that. He went to the lane.
whole time I just watched. They really fouled him. I ain't gonna get on that. Anyway,
But nah, that whole
Kyle
LeBron.
Lowry is not in the same category as LeBron. I think everybody know that. So Kyle Lowry's a dog, though. I respect his hustle. Like he's a dog on the court. Like him and Jimmy Butler, they probably like the two like most like they go get it out there. So
But yeah,
I respect him for that.
I like Kyle Lowry in Philly. I like it.
Okay, I can see. I mean, he from Philly, blah blah blah, but I don't think he's helping that team. Like
He is.
how?
They don't
As it is, he's not helping that team as far as like okay, right now if you say okay, Philly could beat Brooklyn, okay. If Philly gets Kyle Lowry, I don't think nobody says like oh they're going to beat Brooklyn anymore. Like no,
They're gonna give them a run for their money.
no, I don't think so.
Yes.
How?
Kyle Lowry.
Kyle Lowry
has-
cannot guard Kyrie.
You just said he a dog. You know what a dog is?
You know
Yeah,
the
when
dog
I
is
say a dog, I mean somebody that hustle. He go after every possession.
That's all you
He
can't. That's all
does.
you need.
Okay, yeah, that's all.
Him getting a
that's
ring,
all. That's all you
obviously,
need when you want somebody else to hustle. I'm talking about
Kyle Lowry being a
when they
starting
get
point guard.
when they get the playoffs, they come down to skill. Kyrie will take that boy. It won't even be. It's not funny.
So you saying Jimmy don't got no skills? Cause Jimmy a dog.
No. You
don't even understand
listen,
that.
listen.
He's not gonna be
Listen,
guarding.
you got dogs with skill, and you just got people that got like they got heart, like they dogs. That's people
Rashawn.
like Patrick Beverly.
Rashawn.
Like nobody says Patrick Beverly for skill.
Ben Simmons is gonna guard Kyrie Irving.
Okay. Who go guard James Harden? Tobias Harris.
But Kyle
Lowry, the dog, the
That's
hustler.
a mismatch. Okay, be honest. Come on, you smiling at me. You know
look at
that's
me
a
like-
mismatch.
It's going to have to be a mismatch. He's a
Okay,
dog.
and that's it. That's all we need. All it takes is one mismatch.
We gonna see what James Harden do.
And then I don't know who was
Main
guarding
question.
KD.
Main
Tobias
question.
Harris?
You got to put Tobias on.
And you
What
know
are
he
your
gonna take
Lakers
him.
gonna do when they come? What are your Lakers gonna do when y'all meet the Nets in the finals? Put Kuzma on Harden? That's a mismatch right there.
Yeah, what are y'all gonna
What,
do?
Caruso? Mismatch. Powell?
I love how they just said we going to the
Like-
finals already. They just said we wasn't.
I don't think you're going to the finals.
But
I'm
anyway,
just throwing
when we get to the finals,
you gonna be so shook up when
it will be Bron on KD.
Okay.
KD on Bron. Blah blah blah.
We know we're gonna win
The
that
biggest.
matchup.
It's gonna be whatever.
It's gonna be
Yeah, okay,
Bottom line, the biggest mismatch is gonna be who go guard AD, and it's gonna really have to be. I feel like everybody said last year
it's
they
gonna
was
be
like,
AD plays.
okay, well, obviously. But what I'm trying to get to is, I think everybody said last year for the Lakers to win, like AD was gonna have to be the one to take that shot. Bron getting no blah blah. I think this year, if AD is healthy and we play Brooklyn, I think AD is gonna have to be the one that like no, he get finals and like AD gonna have.
It's
to
kind
like,
of crazy how you were just preaching about the two guards that the Nets have if it was to meet the Nets. Meet the Sixers. Why you ain't bring them up when they meet the Lakers? Cause
I already know they go cook us.
Oh, okay.
I already know.
Okay.
I can admit and say it. I know the Lakers have nobody do it. Dennis Schroeder go guard Kyrie. No,
Y'all not going to the finals, but you don't understand.
Oh my God.
You played no defense either.
I don't see how we not going because there's only one team that really can even contend with us, and that's the Clippers. And I feel like if the Clippers play somebody like Utah or Denver before we get to them, they might not even see us again. So
Utah and Denver.
Y'all season relies on AD on AD health.
They do. But I mean, don't everybody season rely on one player?
Nope.
Okay, that's cap.
Nope.
That's cap.
The Nets, prime example.
If
They be getting hurt. They been
if
switching out.
KD gets hurt, that team. If KD gets hurt, I will say Philly is beating them.
He hasn't been playing though,
Okay.
and they've been winning without him.
Who? Have they
Nets.
played Philly yet? No.
Yes, they have.
No, they haven't. They have not played Philly since KD been hurt.
Somebody look at the
And
schedule.
it's the regular season either way. So I mean,
Oh no, it's not the regular season, so it don't matter.
Dude, I mean, you got teams like
All right.
you got people like
Man,
Sacramento.
somebody look at this.
Might beat
Can we
Brooklyn
someone look at
tomorrow.
that schedule? Because I want to know. Somebody just look at the schedule.
Bottom line, I think in the NBA, it's one player from getting hurt, and your whole the whole game plan is different. I think if
can't say
KD,
that.
I will say for Brooklyn, I feel like it depends on the big three. I feel like if Kyrie get hurt, I feel like James Harden and KD. I think they still.
Would you feel like KD get hurt?
I think KD get hurt because KD's obviously the best out of the big three. I don't think that's a discussion. Hopefully not. But I think if KD get hurt out of that big three,
Yeah, they've played since.
and who won?
You know who won.
Exactly. Should go and show that score. That's what I'm saying. And that wasn't a close game. I'm pretty sure they probably got that even closer. That's what I'm saying.
But Kyrie didn't play either.
Oh,
Okay.
we can't. Hey, listen.
You right.
That's
I-
two. That's
you
two.
right.
That's 2 out of the 3.
That's right.
Respect.
But like I said, I feel like if KD get hurt, I feel like I would say Philly the favorites. I mean, I feel like on a lot of different other teams, like if Donovan Mitchell get hurt, Utah is trash.
Yeah, that's reasonable. That's reasonable.
That's what. Okay, but you just said. But y'all just looked into it, and I said if one player get hurt, you can name your top 5 teams, and I can name one player. If Dame get hurt from Portland, I know you're a playoff team.
Obviously.
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, then. So
I
that's
don't know.
what I'm
I
saying.
think Melo could carry him for
Okay,
a
so
little
clearly
minute.
my
For a little
theory
minute.
is right.
Who?
It's
I think Carmelo could carry the
Carmelo?
for a little minute.
Cap.
For a little minute.
Let me get up from this seat for a minute.
Cap.
It depends how long the injury is.
Carmelo
Bottom
averages
It
12
depends
points.
how long the injury is.
Sit down.
Carmelo averages
It depends how
12
long the
points.
injury
Carmelo
is.
don't even start no more, Chris.
It depends how long the injury
He's a
is.
6
Bottom
man.
line, every team is one player away from getting hurt and their whole season changing. That's just everybody.
I can't say everybody.
Okay, so name a team.
Name a team.
Go ahead and name a team then. Please name one.
Well, they already suck.
Just name them.
The Wizards. Russell get hurt. They
Okay,
still
don't
fine.
name a team. We
We're
talking
talking
about
about
contenders, obviously. Why would you?
Y'all said a team, not contenders. Make up your mind.
Clearly, we gonna say.
You know what we
why,
mean.
why would you name the Wizards knowing that they not even go? They're a
Oh.
lottery pick already.
If Kemba gets hurt,
Oh yeah, Boston. That ain't gonna hurt Boston.
yeah,
Okay.
Kemba.
What do you mean? Can we get hurt? What about y'all?
They still gonna be a
I'm
contender.
just saying, we can still be
Y'all-
a contender without Kemba.
Contender as far as
We're still going to be a contender this year. I don't care what the
no,
record
y'all will
says.
still be a playoff team. Y'all not a contender though.
Because I bet you weren't thinking we was going to make it to the Eastern Conference Finals last year.
No, I wasn't.
Okay, what we do?
Maybe.
Okay, but we talking about this year. I'm talking-
Chris
But I'm
Paul,
just giving- I'm
if he
just
get hurt in
saying.
Phoenix, they could still be a contender.
No, if Chris Paul get hurt at Phoenix is
They
going
done
down
for.
in the rankings.
Damn, wow. I
They
don't
done
know.
for.
Damn.
I mean, look, it's the same team they had last year.
The same
If
team.
Chris Paul get hurt,
No point guard.
as I say, it's no team where you can name them and you take away one player. That team is different.
But that's just because of the game and how
if Joel Embiid get hurt, Philly They might be scratching for an AFC. Like, come on. Like, it's a whole bunch of teams.
No,
I ain't gonna lie. I will say one thing, y'all say, nah, I ain't gonna say the no, but that's cap. I was gonna say if Ben Simmons, Gary, I feel like Philly will still be a top 5 team in the East.
They can. Yeah,
In the East? You don't think they'll be a top 5 team in the East without Ben Simmons?
Yeah, I said a lot about Tobias Harris, so why not?
I feel like he a regular season player. That's why I don't say too much about him.
Damn.
I mean, he still give you your 15, 20 in the playoffs, but I feel like he give you that quiet, like 15, 20, like going to the free throw line
It's
5
not even
times.
that. It's the fact
He ain't no difference maker.
No, it's the fact that you don't pay attention to his game because you think
It's cool, but it is. But for one, he ain't no difference maker in the playoffs.
He's a poor man's Kawhi Leonard in terms of his game.
I guess, but Kawhi's Kawhi. I mean, Kawhi got rings.
He does, but Kawhi got to come up with all-time greats.
I'm saying I don't think Tobias Harris is go like he definitely ain't go shit. If you looking at that Brooklyn Philly team, which I got right now is Eastern Conference Finals, I got them at the best 5. They might sweep them. Because you can literally let Joel Embiid cook and all they got to do is outscore you. Joel Embiid is go cook and give you 2 points. Let's do some math. They go come down and get, I'm saying, 2 like layups, dunks.
No, he's gonna give you threes too. He shoot 42% from the threes.
He might give you at the most maybe 5 threes a game on a great night.
Damn, you got that's bad. That's 15 points.
I said a great night. That's what I'm saying on a great night. He's not
Ben
finna.
Simmons is still give you 16, 10, and 10.
And what is
And
James
Seth Curry
Kyrie and
still give
KD?
you
will get?
15.
And what is James Kyrie? Okay,
Tyrese Maxey,
don't forget about Joe Harris. Don't forget about Joe Harris. Like Joe Harris don't do his work. Oh, really?
Joe Harris like that.
Oh, don't act like Joe Harris. Joe Harris is definitely this generation JJ. Nobody. He's not there for defense. I'm talking. We said that they're an outscoring team.
No, but one thing we did see today, y'all boys, Blake Griffin is a free agent. The Nets are a front runner.
They just don't want to play no defense.
They take him. If you the Nets, we taking Blake.
I'm not.
I feel like it don't hurt, to be honest. I feel like it don't hurt or
What does
help.
it do?
I feel like, to be honest, I feel like if anything, I take that back. I feel like if anything, it would hurt more just because you got another person that's gonna want the ball a little bit. I mean, I feel like Blake is not gonna help them. Like everybody already got Brooklyn as a finals team, so why get him?
I don't.
I wouldn't want him. Blake, I think you should go back to the Clippers. To be honest,
Nah, man, go to Miami. I think Miami, but I think Miami's gonna
somebody out there can use him.
Golden State.
I don't know. I don't know what is a good destination spot for him.
What
is he, the 4? He a 4, right?
In terms of his play, he done fell off, man. Like, he went from averaging 20 to averaging like 12.
Well, you gotta think when he was in his prime, he was known as a high pick and roll player.
See, his knees is bad too, probably. You know,
But right now, the Nets are the front runner for that way.
why
But
they pick him up.
we know what money it is. March Madness. Do y'all boys believe in doing y'all little brackets? Do y'all ever thought about it?
Usually.
I used
Up
to.
until this year.
This year has been so you can tell college basketball is taking
It's not the same at all.
because
It
you
ain't.
see that there's different routes now. A lot of these players in the last couple of years have chosen different routes and
Yeah.
had their own opinions on what they wanted to do with their careers after high school. You get what I'm saying?
Nah,
Especially when you
sure.
can't even get paid off the likeness of your name. A lot of kids ain't going for that no more. They want that bag.
But you can't say that for basketball. All y'all do is play 1 year and y'all gone. So you can't really say that for
Yes, you
basketball.
can, Chris.
I agree, but I feel like I'm not even gonna blame it on. I'm blaming it on COVID because I know like
COVID too.
I'm a Tar Heels fan, so like I know like just watching like our schedule, we had games that like you preparing for, then it get canceled, and it's like I can only imagine as a player like how that just derails you. Like you preparing for a game and get canceled, then you got some games that get postponed, and some games you never even play, and then you like the film. I was talking about film earlier. I was supposed to do film on the team when they had to do the same thing. Or the players on their team got COVID, or they ain't played in about 2 weeks.
Exactly.
So I feel like
Nah, but y'all, okay, I know y'all haven't watched the season. It ain't, like I said, it's not exciting to y'all how it used to be. But the real talk, pill talk, the NCAA basketball, they've been doing good with the COVID. It has not been a lot of postponed games, though. It's been a lot of big games. Y'all,
it hasn't been postponed now, but like when the season start like December, I know that much. Like specifically, like Carolina had like 3 games postponed. They was supposed to play Moscow. They was supposed to play Elon, and that game got canceled. Then they supposed to play Duke that next game, and that game got canceled. So we're just saying like as a school, it's like those are the games where like your records start to build up, and they like your ranking is like Carolina ain't ranked. It's like games like that.
Yeah, but
like,
that's not. You can't.
Them regular
You can't
season,
put that on like.
No, I'm not. But I'm saying them regular season games is what like help your ranking.
Shit, Duke not even ranked. We 11 and 11.
Yeah, neither one of y'all ranked this season. But right now, the teams that's looking good, Baylor sitting at number 3 in the nation. They looking good. In my opinion, the best conference basketballs I've seen this season, the Big 10 and the Big 12, them, if you have a chance to watch them games, those games go crazy. Like, I think recently we had, like, Iowa and Michigan State. I mean, in Michigan.
Yeah,
and that go.
They got that big.
Man, that whole Big 10 like that. You got Illinois.
He like that.
You got Illinois like that. Ohio State like that.
Yeah, Illinois like that. They got
That's what I'm going for. That's
You want Illinois to win it
I'm
all?
going with Illinois. So I've been following my boy Ace Wolf on Instagram. That boy hard. Chicago kid. He stayed home too. So Illinois, they tough.
He had Gonzaga.
Jalen. So
I think Gonzaga. I haven't really heard too much about Gonzaga, but I think they good. If y'all don't mind, y'all give me the rankings real
they're
fast.
number one team in the nation. I don't know if they lost all year.
Yeah, they might do undefeated. But then in the Big 12, you got Oklahoma. Like, I done seen so many nail biters. I got a notification a couple days ago, like Oklahoma State, overtime, or this and that. It's like, bro, like, we haven't get to watch college basketball, but just seeing how good these teams are playing.
Right.
We missing some good games, like, bro. Like, right now, look at the Big 10, bro. You got Illinois at 4, Iowa at 5. You gonna play this team again in the tournament, because I think don't do like a conference tournament before they do the big thing.
Yeah.
So look, boom, you gotta play that team again. Michigan at number 2. So I mean, Michigan can end up playing Iowa or Illinois. You got West Virginia at 6. They gonna end up playing Baylor. So like, bro, these some good games we looking at, bro. You got Gonzaga at 1. They gonna do their thing. You got Houston. You got Ohio State at 7. Like, bro, the Big 10 gonna give people that run for the money, dog. Stop. Why
My phone's sensitive, bro.
I see.
I got the Zags. Gonzaga going all the way.
But it's like, bro, this jump really.
They team deep. I seen them from the jump when they played Kansas opening night, man. What? Jalen Suggs was going dummy.
Man, like, bro, it's the crazy. I know Alabama rolled Tide. They're a football school. They ranked number 8 this season.
They got that boy John Petty, whatever his name is.
Okay.
He's still in the team?
Yeah, I think this is senior.
Yo, he been there since Colin was there. Jeez.
I haven't.
His third year in the league now. He been in that long.
I remember that name. I was like, John Petty, what?
Yeah, senior.
I haven't got to watch Houston a lot, but they ranked number 9.
Houston, yeah, they tough.
I don't know what conference they in.
Houston tough though.
But
Houston in the CUSA with ECU and all of them.
okay. Then you got Villanova. We know Villanova. They're a basketball school.
Damn,
So it's like,
keep up with them no more. That's crazy. I wonder who they play.
hey man, we're forward down, bro. This is sensitive, real for real. But
But in
Let's
the
see.
upcoming years, bro, I don't think college basketball gonna be the same.
Kansas fell off this season.
No, it's not. I don't think it is either. I
Kansas,
think
yeah.
this
Kansas fell off
year
this
with Jalen Green and them.
That Ignite team is really going.
I think this year, like for the G League, I feel like
I think the G League gonna take over.
I think so.
That's
I think this
cool.
year's finna. It depends on
big
however
time
high
players.
when this draft come up. I want to see how many like first round players are from the G League, and if it's like over like 10,
It's gonna be like 3 or 4 of those dudes in that squad.
man. Cause I mean, you really able to like scout and like see like.
Cause look, 2 of them the top 5 talent. You got Kumanga and you got Jalen Green. Then you got Deshaun Nix. You got Isaiah Todd.
I mean, you gotta think. Look, if you was a star high school player right now, like what would you do? Would you
go to the G League? I want to be around pros and pro trainers and
I play-
athletes or former veterans that can give me knowledge and spit game to me and teach me what I need to be prepared for.
And you getting the bag on top of that.
And I'm getting the bag, and I'm getting the travel, and I'm getting to play against actual pros who have either been in the league or working to be in the league. You get what I'm saying?
I think some players still gonna take the college route.
Yeah, a lot of players still gonna take the college route just based off of the family. And
Like the Mikey kid, he might take the college route. Tell you the truth. I know it's not his time.
But why take the college route? At this
Why?
point?
When you
Like,
can get
I ain't
to
like,
it, it's easy.
no, I'm asking as like a regular out there like what is the reason why somebody would say no to college now and to say like
you taking the G
You
League
asked me that question, like how?
yeah I'm basically saying like we know what all of the cons is like you don't get paid this that so I'm saying so like what is the reason because now you could say the fan base but now with COVID it's like okay people knew like what's the dude Sharif or whatever that went in he knew that Auburn wasn't finna have fans but he still chose so it's like so what is making people still want to go to college at this point for basketball?
It might be not serious to y'all, but that experience just saying I'm just going like just imagine y'all playing out hooping. Imagine you stand at Everett and you go there for all your years and it's like okay I did it like
campus legend.
You feel me? Or they be like, yeah, we put your jersey up, or just had or the people you built with just been there like them. Like at that point, I feel like you kind of. At that point, you gotta kind of separate the money for like you gotta kind of separate it. Like, okay, that's how that like just it just depends on the person. For me, if I was ever go to a D2 school, D1, they're like, man, you wanna play ball? I'm playing ball. Even if the league did have a shortcut, like, man, just come to the NFL G League. You don't gotta play football. You train reports. Like, nah, cause you don't get to go back on that college experience, bro.
You know, and on top of that, you can always go back and get your degree, but while you got the opportunity and scholarship to go ahead and do it, you can also take that college route. But for me,
I'm not looking at it from a student standpoint. We're looking at
it from a student perspective.
True. But as an athlete, you don't niggas, bro.
Because now it's only a 1% that get to even go to the league and actually make it big.
That too, and you barely get a pen on March Madness. That go down as history. Like you ain't shrug your shoulders, but just to say you made it that K.
Okay, you made March Madness.
Tripping.
We know plenty of greats that made it to March Madness.
You're tripping.
I'm just saying.
You tripping. I ain't.
I
forgot Avery don't got those. We got tournaments.
Not even that. There ain't somebody on that Louisville team that won them years back that you hear of today.
I can't name them.
You can't even name not one.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like the biggest thing, cause I'm a Carolina fan. We ain't had great Carolina players, and like I don't never hear him in the league. Like Marcus Page, I don't know where bro at. Kennedy Meeks, I don't know where bro at.
Where you at?
I don't know.
Where Joel Berry?
Hit the Greensboro Sword.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't know. So it's like I don't know. I feel like if I'm that high school kid, it's like I feel like I'm low key like it's all. I feel like it's a mindset thing with everything. You know, if you really got your mindset on providing for your family, whatever your situation is, and you really like got your hopes and set on the dreams of going to the league, I think I will take that G League thing. Now I was like what Chris said, if you want like that campus like legend stuff, like it is a once in a lifetime experience. Your family, they ain't struggling like where they need like instant money because we ain't heard the scandals and stuff about coaches, sliding players a little bit of money. Right. You don't even got to worry about that now. Like these people getting like $250 million, $500,000 to go to the G League, and they still got a chance of going to the league. So it's like I feel like it's all on the mindset, all in the situation. Like, what do you want to do? Do you want to have your name up in the rafters and the Dean Smith Dome and whatnot? So it's like it's all in the mindset of the players. But I do think you definitely finna have more players going to the G League. But I think you still are gonna have some players still going to college because I mean, like you said, it's that experience that the G League can't. You can't put a price on that experience pretty much. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah, it's gonna come down to that. Then you gotta realize you gotta look yourself in the mirror as an athlete. Even when you're in high school, getting ready for commitment day and all that stuff. Are you that guy that can be that guy on the team with a whole bunch of guys from all across the country? If you can be that guy and you can be a one and done, you can do the college route, be one and done. You can go to the G League team that they got for you now and be able, just get the development. Or do you want to be that guy that maybe I do need to develop a little bit and stay in college and stick around? And then maybe I might not be a pro. I might not even be ready. I might need to get my education, get my degree. That stuff matters. It's a lot. It's a lot of real work.
I can't say that. Imagine if Zion or Morant would have went G League. It's like we'd have got the miss.
We would have missed him. Yeah. Like somebody like John Morant, we wouldn't have seen him in the G League because he kind of had to go get it out of the mud. He was one of the guys that had to develop in 2 years.
12.
For real. No cap. Zion had it from high school. Like he was just all over the place on all the magazines and everything, and all over time.
I feel like not you said. I feel like that low key played a factor in it too. You got social media, so I feel like y'all brought up Mikey. I feel like he wanted probably now one of the most high players as far as social media with Ball His Life and whatnot, Bleacher Report. So I feel like if you him, I feel like you low key might have somebody in your ear saying, hey, you go to the G League, your fame and your popularity is low key going down the drain. You go to college, that's more of a story we could talk about. Take pictures that's the thing with Josh Christopher. Everybody knew he was a big social media dude. He could have went to do, but he said he wanted to go to Arizona State. You see him in the little photos, magazines, or whatnot. That's what I do like about LaMelo, and I know his dad controlled him or whatnot. But he was definitely in the limelight to do that social media path. But he went to Lithuania. Nobody really heard about it. You still heard his name, but he wasn't in that limelight. Same thing when he went to go play for that Australian that team. Right. So I feel like that low key come. Yeah, so I feel like it low key come into a factor is also do you want that fame? Because I think if you go to the G League, your fame, your popularity kind of go down because it's the G League. Ain't nobody finna be talking about it every single night. Like I can't even name the team that Jalen Green played for, but I mean, if you play for college, you play D1, everybody go know where you at. Everybody go trying to pull up.
For example.
So yeah.
His story, the reason he's gonna be, well, I mean, if it was up to me, I'm still taking Jalen Green #1. But
That's
you got
Oklahoma State.
Mm-hmm. You gotta look at his story, bro. He even got a freshman night. You saw that the other day? He got a freshman night. He got his whole jersey and everything.
He's tough.
That's crazy.
He's tough. So
he's
you
gonna be remembered forever. He changed their program.
Oh yeah, because I don't think only other player I knew from Oklahoma State was Marcus Smart.
That's it.
Man, punch somebody in the stands. He another dog though.
He is a dog,
But no, man.
But that's an interesting conversation when you speak on like where these college athletes, you know, or just high school athletes want to see themselves. Do they want to take
I feel like
the pro route or they want to take the college route?
Yeah.
as long as you get to they both lead to the same path. So you can't.
Not necessarily.
I mean, it comes out of your
In the
performance.
NBA draft.
That's true.
It comes out of your performance. If you balling in the G League, they gonna take notice. If you balling in college,
If you're not balling in the G League, then what's your next move? Where do you go from there? You don't have to
yourself in the
education.
foot.
Go to college route.
Yes, and that's what I'm saying.
Shot
The
yourself
college
in the
route,
foot.
you can still get an education if you don't make it.
But I mean, bottom line, it's like when you choosing that path, it's already like do or die. You know what I'm saying? Like if you get hurt in college, that's it. You know, college. You know, you done. It's like either way. It's like you got one goal. You know, forget the plan B. Your goal is to get to the league. You just ball out. You know,
That's true.
God forbid you get hurt or anything, but you know, that's why I would. That's another pro why I would say for college. I know a lot of colleges, at least if you get a scholarship and if you do get hurt, like I remember Greg Oden.
They still cover, right?
Yeah. So like
true.
he went back, got his degree with Ohio State. And now I think he's actually like a assistant coaching the team.
Yeah,
but there's been plenty of players, you know, they go do that, you know, they get hurt, but at least they got that degree. At least you got something on your name rather than just being a kid from the hood or whatnot. You went to the G League, got hurt, now you sitting back at home or you have to go work your way up to get overseas. It's like...
But we understand the star athletes. I'm talking about somebody that, you know...
If you just a regular like 3-star, you talking about like a regular 3-star high school player?
Go to college.
There's even 5 stars or 4
I'm
stars.
going to college.
Go to college and ground, bro.
I'm going to college. That's another thing with the G League. That's why I say I think college should have players. I feel like if you don't have no buzz around your name, I feel like...
But look at Seven Woods, for example. Like, he was a 4 or 5-star athlete coming out of high school.
It didn't work out with him in
It didn't work
Carolina.
out for him. But he has that degree to fall back on after he
But
graduated.
see that also going to depth too of like the system he went to. I don't think he went to the right program. So, cause Roy Williams ain't known for using ISO ball.
Social
players
media
like
play a
that.
big role in like.
They definitely do
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
For real.
Definitely do
It
now.
does. And then you also got them, you know, these athletes should be paid in college. You got to think about that. That's another topic, but they should be paid.
They should be.
I'm talking about D1 athletes. I'm talking about the guys that you see on TV.
The only reason I'm gonna disagree because it's like somebody like Zion, he definitely should get paid. Because I mean, we know for a fact when he was at Duke, if he was not playing, and yeah, you had RJ, you had Cam Reddish, but if he was not playing, Cameron Indoor Stadium would have not been as like there wouldn't have been as big as a buzz around Duke when Zion was there. So players like him. Get that man money, because if he get hurt, you just play with that man life. He bringing you money for your
That's
program.
what I'm saying, bro.
Now you got players.
My issue with that is athletes should get paid, but I feel like basketball, y'all know you like don't matter, but y'all want it done. Now, if you have a good freshman year, what's the point? We gone. Now football in hand, they're there for 4 to 3 years. Give me something. If I'm your best player and I'm there for 3 to 4 years, give me something.
You know they got the little brides behind.
Oh, of course, yeah,
you know all about that. But it's just reality.
Yeah.
I'm talking about I should be able to go to college and get paid off the likeness of my name. You feel me?
Understand.
Okay.
But understand. I just
If you're gonna treat me like a professional, then pay me like a professional.
Okay,
then
what's the point with that? So what if
what's the point of going pro?
that and it's like okay, you said the off of your name. So what if you just like a regular like lineman that nobody knows about? So does that dude not get paid?
Then you put like
See what I'm saying? Because I don't see how that's fair.
you gotta for them. You put in like just a wage or something.
So like I'm gonna say like LSU because we all know LSU when they had Joe Burrow and whatnot. So obviously Joe Burrow he was a big name. Justin
got
Jefferson,
paid.
blah blah blah.
Got paid.
I'm talking about like but I'm saying so like let's say you saying off of what y'all saying Joe Burrow get paid, Justin Jefferson get paid because off of their name. So that lineman, he just get a pay cut? He don't get paid as much?
Or what about those that don't start?
And they will understand that, because if a player isn't able to understand that they're not like that player that's going to the league, then you have a.
See, I disagree with that. I feel like all players ain't gonna agree with that.
But then they're just their mind is just.
So I mean, you gotta think you might have a lineman be like,
because
I'm blocking for you, bro.
But how you? Okay, I understand that, but bro, nobody knows you.
You okay? But what
I
you
got?
But
I'm blocking.
Paid. Either do you want to be paid, or you don't want to be paid. That's how
don't do. See, I kind of agree with Bray Sean.
You're gonna be mad.
go ahead.
No, I want you to talk.
Oh, I said I kind of agree with Bray Sean now, cause now I just starting conflict on the team, cause somebody's gonna feel some type of way. I'm like,
you're not finna have all these different college teams where like players like, oh yeah, that's Trevor Lawrence. Yeah, get that guy more money than me. You gonna have some people they coming from the gutter. They like, bro, I'm blocking. You got a D lineman, getting sacks or whatnot, but that team, like, he might not be no Chase Young, but he's still valuable for the team. And it's
I feel like the only way that's gonna work if you give everybody somewhat the same.
Yeah, I'm saying that they're gonna all have the same.
Only way what you could do, what you saying is that if you did everybody the same, and then like, see, this is where I think it would be weird. But I mean, college got money. It's like if they started selling people jerseys and they was only buying like Trevor Lawrence, but it's like they not finna sell these linemen jerseys. See what I'm saying? That's why I was like, I don't know. That's why the college ain't did it yet. Cause I mean, everybody gotta get paid.
Nah, they just being stingy, bro. They got too much money. They got too much.
They could be being selfish.
I'm talking about way too much money. Like, what do you?
But it's like, how do you put that in that program though? Like,
because college got
like, you got a lot of people
in
there.
We're talking about billions, bro. We're talking
understand,
billions,
but how do you kind of set that up though? Okay,
man,
like all the players you don't recruited. How do you kind of say, I'm gonna pay this player this, pay this player that? I'm gonna pay this.
No.
Like,
they're all gonna get the same amount, right? But then you can also have it to where you can get paid off the likeness of your name. That's just some side shit. You get what I'm saying?
Okay, so how does a lineman get paid as much?
Every individual is gonna get paid the same amount of money.
Okay, yeah, but how does a lineman get paid off the likeness of his name compared to like the star quarterback?
You don't, and that's just the reality. The same way in the league.
Okay, so keep it
the same way in the league. The quarterback still gonna get paid more than the lineman.
That's what you're saying. I guess.
Not true. Not true. I don't heard linemen get paid more than the quarterback. Or they either the second paid highest on that team, or they the first. Either or. Not. I heard.
Chris, these running backs be getting paid too now.
Oh,
and these receivers starting to get paid.
Understandable, but we understand what a lineman does.
Yeah.
We understand what a lineman does. If you don't have that, if you don't have no line, you're not getting nothing.
But name somebody in that line that's getting paid like a quarterback.
Trent Williams.
Zach Martin.
He's a free agent though.
He finna give it. That's what I'm saying.
He gonna get it back. He got that Hall of Fame type.
Zach Martin, Quentin Nelson, and Indiana.
Yeah, he's
like, bro, we know linemen's getting paid, bro. I'm gonna show my line. Even D line like Aaron Donald, we know them getting. Man, paid. Aaron Donald take up the Rams cap space by himself.
They do.
Like, bro.
But they're not getting that quarterback money. Jared Goff got a bag, and look where he's at in Detroit.
Oh no, I feel like Aaron Donald get some quarterback money. J.J. Watt, he get some quarterback money.
They ain't get no Pat Mahomes money.
So
yeah, they ain't nobody getting that type of money.
Man, Pat Mahomes, they said, man, he made like what, $200 a second or something.
Ain't nobody else getting no money like that though.
Cause look,
just look at highest paid players and let it go from there.
Yeah, Aaron Donald do get that bag though.
Like, bro,
Aaron Donald get that bag.
What you got?
He got 6 year 135.
Like, bro, that line matter, bro. I want college athletes to get paid, but I feel like it's coming a lot of problems and a lot of how we gonna do this. Because you bringing in more, you're bringing in more kids than like the NFL. The NFL is a 53 kind of. Yeah, the college, man, you know how many kids on that team, plus kids that red shirt. So it's like that's a lot of money you feeding in.
We saying they definitely earn it. It's just the process is like it's tricky.
Like for basketball, 1 year out. But we all know athletes are making money on the low, bro. We know that. Yeah, like we ain't stupid, but feel me. But I just feel like basketball, you on a 1 year deal, in and out, boom. After you finish that, once you have a good year, you got endorsement deals. You got Nike, Adidas, somebody knocking on your doorstep. Like, man, you're a rookie. You going to the drive. Put us out there. And if the only thing I say about college football is a little more risky because you got to play a little longer. So it's like, okay, if I get hit my sophomore year and I'm out for a year, it's like, dang.
Word.
What can I do? Like,
you would started seeing more players in college football sit out like towards the end of the season. Like,
Yeah,
they weren't even
that played a
compounded
bit.
with
Yeah, a
nothing.
lot of players shut out this
You
season.
peep Jamar Chase and he didn't play this
Yeah,
year. He's
I
still
don't
top
think that's
five
gonna.
talent.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna be common though. I don't think.
I think that was just because of COVID.
COVID. Yeah, ain't no way. Y'all. I don't
Okay,
think.
but last year then like
If I was Trevor Lawrence, I would've had
Nobody
him
said that
play
last
this
year.
so Jerry Judy didn't sit out.
Nah,
They
he
played.
Nah.
He was
Yeah.
in Alabama.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
They
played
played.
that shit.
Only time players sit out was bowl games.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of people sit out on bowl games. If it ain't the Rose Bowl, the Orange Bowl, or the playoffs, they're sitting out.
Like if I was Trevor Lawrence, I'd have played my first 2 years, and when COVID came in, perfect opportunity for me to just train for the draft. I know I'm going number one. I don't need to showcase nothing else.
Yeah, Chase was smart.
Chase was smart.
He had the highlight film from last season, had the numbers from last season. He's like, why I gotta play for it?
Yeah,
Now,
why should he play?
like in my opinion, Devontae Smith was smart. I don't think Devontae had to play, but that boy said, all right, I'm gonna
That
take
boy went and
advantage.
got the Heisman. He had something to prove.
Yeah, he just took advantage of an opportunity. All right, one of the best receivers in my conference is not playing this season. I'm finna show the whole nation why I'm number
He
one.
had a top 3 quarterback in my opinion. With him.
Matt Jones.
Matt Jones is that nigga.
Yeah,
You
man.
said he top 3.
I can't say he that nigga, but
You over
that
the
guy.
BYU quarterback?
In my opinion, yeah.
Are we going out there in season? Yeah, Mac.
He got a wide receiver in the Heisman Trophy.
Mac and
That's
Trash
what
are the best too. Then I throw the BYU.
You said Kyle Trask?
I'm not taking Mac
Chuck-
Jones over Justin.
Trevor Lawrence got hurt.
Did you say Kyle Trask?
He's pretty decent. In the SEC,
I'm not taking Mac Jones over
That
Justin.
dude at
Fields.
Auburn nice too.
Oh yeah, Bo Nick. Yeah,
Yeah, Bo Nix.
he's in his
You
sophomore
said
year.
what?
I'm taking Mac Jones over Justin Fields.
You know, I am. I haven't seen anything from an Ohio State quarterback in the league.
So you.
But we can don't do that. Cause
What have you seen from
Alabama
Alabama
quarterback? You better
quarterback?
say AJ McCarron, cause that didn't last that long, my boy. So keep that train
What
pushing.
are you seeing from Alabama quarterback?
Who's gonna say AJ McCarron?
I
Keep that
won't
train
say AJ
pushing.
McCarron.
Who's gonna say?
Do nothing.
Who is that?
Who's gonna? Oh,
AJ McCarron was the dude back in the day when they
What
said
Blake Sims? He didn't do
they
nothing.
didn't do nothing.
They on the same boat.
Jalen Hurts, you
But
got the
listen,
train.
no, I'm saying you see more. You see more.
Tua. Hey, my bad. Hey, Tua, you did your thing. You did your thing for the
What the
Dolphins.
hell did he do?
Did enough. They don't want to play
They
on.
thinking about trading him. That's how much conversation.
That is a theory that we know that's not going to
Y'all
happen.
caught me right there though, cause I don't even know no Alabama
That's what I'm
quarterback
saying.
like that.
Alabama's overproducing running backs and defensive players.
But that's because of.
And they got their handful of
I ain't even gonna
receivers.
say that's because of politics too though.
They got
But
like 10
I feel like Justin Field and Matt, they on the same level. Cause I feel like if they gave Justin or Devontae Smith, they'd have some crazy numbers. So they're on the same level. Cause the Chris dude at Ohio State, he good.
But Mac Jones know how to work in that.
I just don't like
pocket.
how Ohio State, because of Ohio State lack of producing NFL quarterbacks, y'all just go knock Justin Fields.
I'm not knocking Fields. Fields is my second best quarterback in this draft.
I'm not sold on Fields from what I seen him in that bowl game.
There you go.
Okay, that's a better response.
But is that understandable?
Yeah, I'm saying that's a better answer than saying because Ohio State has never produced a quarterback in the league.
But no, but the best quarterbacks at the SEC, it was Matt Jones, Trash. You said Bo Nick is like that.
You said the ACC?
SEC.
Oh, I'm about to say that's the SEC. I thought. it was
Shoot, the ACC is my boy Sam Howell.
Yeah, he good. He decent.
He number 3. Number
Yeah,
two.
yeah,
Number
yeah.
two. Number two.
Number 2, who over him?
Trevor Lawrence.
Oh
Yeah.
man,
But we can't say Trevor anymore. You know he got
No,
it.
I forgot.
Okay,
I
the
the
forget.
DJ. Okay, yeah, all right, he'll be number 1. I'm saying the DJ kid out of no, I lied. He had number 1.
Mm-hmm.
The quarterback from Florida State who we got out of Central Florida, McKenzie.
Wait for us.
I don't know.
Wake Forest.
I like King. I like King out of Miami.
They might have.
I like King out of Miami.
Derrick King.
I like him. And then I'm gonna say the DJ kid out of Clemson.
Bro, yeah, hold up. Yeah, that dude at Clemson, the DJ, I don't know how to say his last name.
Yeah, me either.
Nah, he is like, you saw how he was playing.
Yeah.
Even the game that they lost, he went stupid.
Early prediction: Carolina finna run the ACC next year. In
Nah, that's still gonna be Clemson.
Early prediction: Florida State.
'Cause
We will make one of the New Year's 6 bowl games, or we'll make a tournament, or we'll make the playoffs. It's been a while since we got there, but I feel like we got the team to do it this season.
Word.
Jimbo Fisher messed them up.
Nah, and Florida State messed themselves up, man. We could have kept Jimbo, but and them out. But at the same time, A&M offered that boy $75 million. Man, what I'll leave you to?
Can't turn that down.
What? I'll leave it to. And that man he done got comfortable at A&M now. Like that man done recruited players from Miami. Like you tell me this man, you got players who stay on the East Coast traveling all the way to Texas, man. A&M gonna be something scary this season, my boy. They were something scary last season, in my opinion. Like that was a big debate between Ohio State and A&M who should get that fourth spot. A lot of people were saying, I ain't gonna lie, I voted for A&M. Cause like A&M played in the SEC the all season long. They had one loss, but at the same time, people like Ohio State didn't really play nobody. Like, bro, who's really a tough opponent in the Big Ten?
Yeah, they ain't even funny.
But
For real.
A&M definitely gonna be a team to watch out for. But you agree Ohio State should got the fourth pick? You was okay with that? Respect. I wasn't.
I was rocking.
But
I mean, it's always tricky with that college playoff because I feel like you always go leave out a team that deserved it. Like even if A&M won, I got an Ohio State win that, it's like you go still look at Ohio State and say, yeah, they didn't deserve it.
yes, I'd have been okay saying that. I don't know. But one thing I did like when Ohio State did get that fourth spot, they went in, came in, beat Clemson. They kind of showed us they deserve the fourth spot, and I respect that.
A&M would not beat Clemson. It wouldn't have beat Clemson. Put money on that. It wouldn't have beat Clemson. I know
they played. Now it wouldn't have been no shootout. I don't think nobody's gonna.
No, it wouldn't have been a shootout. No, I know that, but I'm saying I know for Clemson would have came out on top.
They played. I don't know. That's a good game. A&M not nothing to sleep on. Like Jimbo got something down there.
That's facts.
But y'all boys got any final thoughts before we head out? Any final thoughts, man?
I feel like this was a great episode.
Big facts.
A really good episode.
You feel me? Man, y'all go ahead and get in your Instagram. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna put their Instagram in the description. Y'all go follow them.
Oh yeah, for sure.
For sure. Y'all go ahead and get in your Instagram.
_BH.15.
Follow me on the gram at KC_Easy15.
Hey, you already know Instagram gonna be in the description.
Come on, man.
We got another episode coming real soon. Yeah, man, y'all enjoy y'all day. Y'all be safe. Stay blessed up. We out.
Definitely.